in the courtroom, right? What were the reactions of, let's go through those different witnesses, right? So, Dr. Huge Liar, Dr. Karen, and Amber, what was the rest of the people who were viewing it? What were their reactions? And also, did you see any reaction? I know I asked you this before. I know you said they're well trained, but did the jury slip up at all? Maybe let's start with the jury first, because they're the simpler question, right? Did the jury crack at any point during the last 2 days? Was there anything you saw, like even a shred?
Not really. No. The only thing I'm worried about is the three women. The older woman, I think, she might be buying it. It's hard to tell with the other two though, because they wear face masks. But there's the Asians. Oh, am I allowed to say that? I think I am.
Yes, you can say Asians. You can say Asians. Why not?
Okay.
Well, I'm in Asia. I can tell you that they do not take offense to being called Asians. That's not a thing that Asians do.
The Asian guys, I don't think they're buying it.
They tend to be pretty based. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Asian guys tend to be pretty based. So they're probably not buying this bullshit, because they see women doing this histrionic shit all the time. They're like, no. Like,
really?
No.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah. And the autistic one, I don't think he's buying it.
Yeah, usually the autists, like, they're very good at bullshit.
Yeah, it's like there's something about it where they're like less able to be sort of like emotionally manipulated.
Right. Yeah. Right. So like her crying, which is going to work on like women that have been in similar situations, and like they're trying to identify with that. Like even when I play these clips for, like, if I play this clip for a girl, they'll be like, oh, well, it could be true. And I'm like, she's a histrionic liar, though. You just have to understand that, like, this is her background. And I understand if you listen to it in isolation,
yes,
you might think
that's a good point.
If you listen to it just by itself, like people who are just tuning in, seeing a clip, like a small clip, and then tuning out, you might believe Amber. But if you've watched the trial, you realize she's a fucking liar and she's got mental conditions. Like, that's just it.
Yeah, she does. Exactly. And she has this new PR guy, and he's like a real piece of work.
Have you seen him? Has he been in the courtroom?
Yeah. What
does he look like? What does he look like? Let me just try to pull this up.
He's a creep, and he was like yelling at the photographer and stuff. He wasn't yelling at her, but he like was passing notes and stuff. It was really weird. I forget his name. Yeah, but
did you see the photo op?
Yes.
Okay, I'll play it.
She like do you have the clip of that?
I'll play it real quick. Okay. But did you catch that live? Did you see that when that happened?
Yes.
Did that come off to you as obvious? Okay, it came off to you as obvious.
Yeah, but it's happening fast, and it's a long and boring day too. I'm not sure how many people are paying attention to these little details, and they're taking pictures like all day too, But that, like, she was aware that was happening, and you could see her like she was like posing for it with her tissue. Like,
let me show you real quick, guys. Let me show you real quick. So this is a Ricada, so we won't get like copyright struck, thank God. So I'll rewind it a little bit.
I thought it'd be better if I got away from all this nastiness of
just ignore the nose commentary.
Detox and went to party with my friend.
You saw that?
Look.
Hotel.
Yeah.
And after you both returned,
see, Nick didn't catch it.
Get out.
How do you not catch that?
Nick didn't catch it.
Communicate.
Because he's too busy drinking. That's why. Let me just rewind this.
Nastiness of Detox and went to party with my friend.
And you even look at her eyes.
Yeah,
like,
she knows.
I'm gonna mute Nick because his commentary is distracting.
She's aware.
There, look at her eyes. She looked over. She literally made an eye glance. It was a split second. It's hard to catch, but look at her eyes right here. Boom. There you go. It's like flash. If you blink and you miss it, right? Camera pop, and that was it. So, and then she moved on. So crazy, guys. This is what she's doing at this point. Her PR is literally staging shots to make her look better.
Yes. And like other things are going on too. You can't even like be on your phone now in the hallway on like any of the breaks and stuff. Like my friend got kicked out for texting in the hallway. And it wasn't like that like the weeks before. It's just getting like really crazy now. It's like basically turning into a freaking circus.
That's insane.
Yeah. But her behavior, though, I mean, if you've observed her like this entire time, when Johnny was testifying, she was sitting over there like she's watching him, you know, she's like cracking jokes with her lawyers and stuff. And then her behavior now, like when she's on the stand, it's almost like she's acting, or like she's got multiple personalities or something, or she can just sort of turn it on and off. Like there's no there if that makes sense. Like I see her as a very like cold, calculating, cunning person, you know.
Yes.
Very sophisticated in like manipulation, very aware of like how she appears to other people. But I think she does at times slip up because no one can maintain that all the time.
Yep.
So I don't.
It's the mask. The mask will eventually slip. Like eventually it does slip. And that's what a lot of people have been talking about. Like they're seeing these moments where the mask is slipping. You're watching behavior experts that are like looking at her behavior and saying, you see it slip. Like it's visible when it drops because she's so up and down and her emotions are all over the place. And that's not consistent with someone who's dealt with actual trauma. And it's also a slap in the face of people who have. And I've said this, and I'll say it a million times. These type of fake claims damage people who may have real claims.
That's right.
Right. And there are real claims. Like, let's be honest, there are real claims, but you need to hold them to a high standard for accuracy because it's a serious claim. And in this case, it's a claim that can ruin a person's career, can ruin a person's life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you've heard this, like, just the insane stuff that she was saying, the story, the embellishments. There's no way that happened. And that there's like no medical records. You cannot, the things she was describing, I don't know if she's aware of this.
Glass, like that. I was telling the story, glass.
Yeah.
One shard. I got one shard under my skin. And I was trying to pull that out. It was like a pain in the ass. I thought about going to a doctor. Getting dragged across glass. The thing is, though, Christina, she's watching these movies because she's an actress. She thinks Hollywood is reality. And she thinks these things she sees in Hollywood, when these action heroes go across glass and they just walk it off, right? That's reality. Versus, no, you're going to probably bleed the fuck out if you're dragged across glass. It's not going to be a good day for you. Your skin will be marred. You're not going to be able to wear a backless dress if you've been dragged across glass.
No, that's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. And then supposedly the day after, she's being SA'd with a bottle. Like the next day, she's dancing with her friend. And
she has no idea what that's like.
There's no way that happened to her. There's no way. And then she's doing ballet the next day.
How can I say this politely? I've seen situations where vigorous human interaction can cause a girl to walk funny for at least another day or two. So, a bottle is beyond vigorous human interaction. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
It is. It is another level.
She said some weird stuff too, where she's this is going to be inappropriate. Sorry, guys.
Do it. Guys, no, this is my channel. We say whatever the fuck we want to say.
Well, I don't want to get you any strikes or whatever.
Just do it.
She said it herself. She said she thought he was fisting her.
She said fist? She said fist?
She said she thought he was fisting her. And then she realized just now that it was the bottle.
If the fist doesn't fit, you must have quit. We got it, guys.
God.
New Twitter hashtag. Hashtag if the fists don't fit. There you go, guys. We got it. We got it right now. If the fists don't fit, Legal Mindset brought it to you. It's official. Guys, thank you so much.